G'day everyone, welcome back to my FIFA 21 Arsenal career mode. I believe this is episode 12, but this is episode 1 of season 2. Make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe. Hope you guys are all enjoying. As you see, we did manage to keep our job last season. I was a bit worried early on, but we managed to turn it around, come second in the Premier League and managed to win the FA Cup. So we've got some silverware, and I think we won the Community Shield, if I do remember correctly, which we are going to get to again in today's episode as we're in the Community Shield again. But yeah, here I'm going to change up the formation this season. I'm going to rock just a standard 4-3-3 attack, because if you remember, I changed Auer into a cam role, and I'm going to make the tough decision, and I'm going to rock Aubameyang at striker and sell Lacazette. I know Lacazette was very good for us last season, but I think if we want to compete and win the title and compete in the Champions League, we're just going to have to get better, and I think Saka can step up into this left wing role. He is the future, and I think he'll only get better. And the only other weak spot I can see is that centre-back, David Luiz, so I'll be looking to move him on and bring in another centre-back. And then possibly a midfielder and winger, because although Saka will be a superstar, he's not yet rating-wise at the moment, so I could bring in someone, possibly, but to do that I'm going to have to sell some players to make some more money, because I'm not going to use the transfer budget that they give me, because I think it's just too unrealistic and it's just too much, and I want to make this more of a net spend type career mode. And as you'll see, I'll show you the transfer budget I'll be rocking with later. But as you see here, I'm just putting some guys up for sale like David Luiz. I'm probably going to look to sell a few centre backs, because we do have quite an abundance, and you're going to be seeing who I'm going to be looking to bring in as well later on. Now let me know if I should sell Torreira or Guendouzi, because I know they're out on loan in real life, but I do like both of them. I actually loved Torreira when he was playing for us. I really wish he stayed with us and we didn't let him go, but for some reason it's just not working. But I'm happy to use him in this one, because I think he's just a great player and he still has a lot of potential. And yeah, I'm just sending the youngsters, adding them to the loan list, because obviously they're not going to play. They're like 16 years old and not ready for this yet. But yeah, I'm going to probably look to sell Xhaka as well. We can get a bit of money for him. And I'm just going to try to change Guendouzi's position here from CDM to centre mid, just primary, because the formation I'm rocking, they don't use CDMs. They're just standard central midfielders. And Del Neni I'll probably just keep around just as a squad player. He's like the perfect squad player. And I don't want to sell too many players if I don't have to, try to keep it more realistic and keep it to less movement. But yeah, as of right now, I'm going to keep Torreira and Guendouzi at this stage and just kind of rotate them, because they'll be playing alongside Auer and Partey, but obviously if someone gets injured, they can come straight in. And yeah, Pepe will keep. Pepe's a beast in this career mode. He really turned up in the second half of last season. And I'll be looking to move on Willian as well. He's just too old, not good enough. So I might as well try to make some profit. And you see here Barcelona trying to get Kieran Tierney. Tierney's not going anywhere. I can see him as a future captain, honestly. Once Aubameyang either leaves or doesn't feature in the first team as much, Tierney will be getting that captain's armband, that's for sure. And you see here Wolves have stepped in for Luiz, which I'm not against, although I wouldn't like to sell him to another Premier League side. I'd rather him go somewhere else, but if they give me the money, I'm going to take it. And yeah, you see our objectives here: Champions League to reach the final, win the FA Cup, and I think it was win the Premier League. And you see our brand exposure wants us to sign an 82 overall player or better. So we might be getting that done, not too sure, because I do want to try to keep it more realistic and buy players who we're linked to, that sort of thing. And you see here Lacazette, we actually have an agreement here for Lacazette to Sevilla for 53 million, so I'm going to take that. He's valued at 46 million, I think it says there, so we're getting more than he's valued at, so I'll definitely take that. I do like Lacazette. I think he's been hard done by, honestly, but I just feel like Aubameyang's best position is striker and not wasting him out in the left wing, so I'm going to rock Aubameyang striker, and that unfortunately means Lacazette's going to be moved on. I would like to keep him, but there's not much, because I think he's just too good to be a backup, so I'd rather get the funds and bring in some other great players. And yeah, Gabriel ain't going anywhere. He's definitely the future as well in that back line. And you see here Wolves have agreed to a decent fee here. Again, we got more than he's valued at, so can't be too mad at that. And here just loaning out one of our youngsters who looks to be pretty decent, to be honest. So hopefully in a few years' time, if I'm still playing this, might not be uploading it, but I might still be playing it offline. But yeah, that's just some pre-season money there that we've got. So yeah, this is how I'm going to do my transfer budget. I'm going to give myself 50 mil for coming in second place in the Premier League last season, so I think we should get back by the board a bit. And then we got 6.2 mil from the pre-season tournament, and then we got obviously the rest from Lacazette and David Luiz at this stage, and that bumps up our total to just under 124 million, which isn't too bad at all. So we can definitely bring in at least one very good player, or maybe just go for some depth and bring in a few solid players. But I think at this stage we just want to get that marquee signing, really upgrade a position again, and then go from there. And you never know, I'm still looking to move quite a few people like Granit Xhaka, and I don't know, maybe another centre back or two. But here you see the top deals of the transfer window so far. Martinez going to Real Madrid, Valverde to Liverpool, Griezmann to Leicester City. I was actually looking at Griezmann maybe. He's definitely been linked to Arsenal in the past, but so have a lot of players, to be fair. But yeah, a lot of big teams obviously doing big deals. And there you see Lacazette to Sevilla, Tobias Alderweireld to PSG, so our rival's getting a bit weaker hopefully, although I think they brought in Umtiti from Barcelona last season, so they probably don't need him as much anymore. But yeah, I am liking the team so far. But yeah, rocking Holding at centre back at this stage, but probably going to look to upgrade that sooner rather than later. But yeah, going to be jumping into this first match of the season. It's going to be the Community Shield against Liverpool again, a repeat of last year if I remember correctly. So yeah, hoping to get the win again, I think. I think I won it last season. But yeah, looking to add more silverware as Liverpool start off on the attack with Bobby Firmino to Henderson to Mo Salah. I think they're basically the same team, except I think they got Lucas Hernandez in the back line. But you see Salah here just dancing around all of us, shoots and scores. Mo Salah, the Egyptian, was just toying with us there. And everyone was afraid to tackle him. Like, look at this. I think it was Tierney, backs off. Not sure what I was doing there with Holding, but yeah, he's probably not good enough, to be honest. But he does well there as he gets a good tackle in and plays it to Torreira, who's wearing number 37. I think in the future I will fix his number, put him back to what he was. But he plays it to Saka here, and Saka's got all day, and he shoots, and it's just wide. Saka, definitely need him to be converting that if he wants to stay in the team. But we get it to Auer now, who plays it to Aubameyang, back to Auer. Tries to whip one, but he gets blocked by Hernandez. Yes, that is Lucas Hernandez. So they've got a very good centre-back partnership there, Hernandez and Virgil van Dijk. But we intercept it here with Auer to Thomas Partey. He gets it through to Aubameyang, and he fires it near post with a great amount of shot power there, and he whizzes it by the keeper, Alisson, I think it is, in goal. And we tie it up at 1-1, so a great finish there by our captain and our new striker, no longer playing out in the left wing. But yeah, 1-0 just before half-time now. Falls to Tierney, he gets it through to Auer. Plays it up top to Saka. To Aubameyang, what's he going to do? To Auer. To Torreira, who's pushed forward, who finds Aubameyang again in space. Can he get it? He does. He shoots across the keeper, and it's just wide. Maybe I should have sweated it to Torreira, but I trusted Aubameyang there. I thought he would have finished it, but he's let me down. As we're into the second half now, as Mane plays it to Thiago, who plays it inside to Salah, who plays it, but Torreira manages to intercept it. Just too much on the pass there for the attacker. As we get to Auer now, who's got space. You see the Liverpool defenders are just backing away from us. We play it out wide to Pepe, who tries to cut back, and he actually gets onto it, and he whips it, and he gets it in far post. I don't know how he's managed to do that. I think he got by Robertson, I think that was. Somehow managed to get around him. It didn't seem like it was possible. We went all the way around the outside. As you see here on the replay, I don't know how he managed to get that, but a great finish there. The keeper rooted to the spot, and he scores a second as we go up 2-1. And he's coming again looking for more. Plays it back to Bellerin, who's on the attack. Back to Pepe. Into Partey, all the way down to Saka. Back to Torreira. Back to Saka. This is great movement, and Saka's whipped it across the keeper, and it's actually Adrian in goal, and maybe that's why he's let in these last two goals here. But Saka, though, making up for what he missed in the first half. Very similar shot, just at the other end of the ground. but he's converted this one, and that's the main point as we go up 3-1, looking to win this Community Shield again. As Henderson now ball rolls, back heels, absolutely does me. It hits the post, it falls back to Mane, but it's blocked by Bellerin. Desperate defending there from us. I can't believe how we didn't. I don't know how we didn't concede there. But Pepe looking on the counter, but I didn't see Robertson, who for some reason was really far back and managed to pinch it there. And they're back on the counter attack straight away with their new signing Valverde. I think he was the second highest signing. And he gets it again there as Firmino gets it. Holding falls down. Falls to Mane, to Salah. First time finish and he scores. Mo Salah with his second of the game. Manages to keep them in it with about 10 minutes to go. Can they get that equaliser? I think if they do, go straight to penalties as well. No extra time in this. And Mo Salah gets it again. He's been the danger man. But Bellerin intercepts it, but he gives it straight back to Mane. And it falls to Salah. To Valverde. What's he going to do? He's dribbling it to the corner flag for some reason. But he gets biased. He plays it inside to Minamino, but Gabriel blocks it and it goes out for the corner. The last kick of the game probably coming up. The last chance. It's a great block by Gabriel. And they have the corner here. It's going to be Salah to whip it in. And he's whipped it in. Guendouzi notes Hernandez and he scores. The last second he's tied it up. And it's 3-0 heading to penalties now. I can't believe that. I don't know why Guendouzi was the one marking him. Where were the centre-backs? As we're getting straight into the penalties here. As Pepe gets it saved by Adrian. A terrible start to this one. It's going to be Fabinho for Liverpool. Steps up and he buries it. Keeper goes the wrong way. And it's Aubameyang now, the captain. Definitely need this. And he scores, manages to keep it just under the crossbar there. As it's Mo Salah now. And we go the right way and Leno makes a big time save. Hour this time. What way is he going to go? Bottom right. Good penalty. Minamino. We go the right way, but Leno can't save it. Very unlucky there. It's going to be Bellerin now. What can he do? It's a risky penalty, but he's buried it. And Mane now. I go the right way and he's completely whiffed it. So I think if we score this one, we win. It's going to be Guendouzi. Can he make up for his bad marking on Hernandez at the end of the game? He's decided to go the Panenka. And he looks like a fool. Adrian didn't move, and has that cost me now? I don't know why I went down I should never go down the middle. And Van Dijk steps up coolly and calmly. And it's going to be sudden death now, 1-for-1. Saka, the youngster. It gets saved. It hits Adrian's shins, and it manages to stay out. So Naby Keita for the win. We go the right way, and Leno makes another clutch save. This penalty shootout just won't end. Thomas Partey now. Oh, he hits it off the post. My God, that is so unlucky. And Valverde, their big time signing, goes straight down the middle. Leno dives and Liverpool have somehow won this game. I don't know how. From the jaws of defeat, they get a last second header to send it to penalties. And they somehow win it on this penalty by Valverde. Very unlucky not to win this Community Shield, but that's what I get. Maybe I shouldn't be having Guendouzi in this side. Maybe I should sell him. Giving up the winning goal and then trying that chip penalty. I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted to be a bit extra, you know, show a bit of skill for the cameras, and it's really bit me in the arse there. And Liverpool have won this Community Shield. And that's going to be it for this episode, guys. The end of the first episode of Season 2. Hope you guys enjoy. As I said, make sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe. Always happy to hear your feedback or some suggestions on who to bring in or sell. As I said before, trying to keep it more realistic, but happy with any feedback. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.